Hey everybody, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back. So today we are at a vet clinic taking care of a few containers. So I just want to show you how they're looking. Couple of them, no, more than a couple, are not looking too good because the irrigation is not working in some of them. So let me give you a quick glimpse as to how they're looking. So this one right here, we have a centerpiece. Now this one, I forgot the name of this center piece right here, but this one is supposed to give off a beautiful yellow bloom, but it doesn't look like it's getting any irrigation. And then I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not too happy with this one. This one right here, we have a Nandina firepower that's looking really good, and some alyssum around the outside, but this petunia all died out, so I'm not sure why it's not getting water on this side right here. Over here on this container, I'm pretty bummed out because we had hukra right here. We have a hellebore in the middle that I'm going to pop out. We have this little tuft of grass I'm going to pop out. And then this one right here, I believe this was alyssum, and we have a silver falls. But obviously you can tell it's not doing too good. But we have this container right here that's getting a lot of water, more water than it needs to be. But I'm going to pop out all these, redo some of these containers, well actually all of the containers, cut back the sweet potato vine right over there. Our guys are probably going to have to come out and trim this tree right there because I don't have the equipment for that. But that is pretty much it. So let me show you my loot. I'm so excited. I went to the nursery today, picked up a bunch of things, so excited. Let me show you what we picked up to redo these containers. There is these, I think they're called black salvias. I think that's the name of them, but their flower bloom is black. And I thought that would be so stinking cute for Halloween, and decorate it with, some orange and purple pansies and things like that. So let me show you what we have going here. All right, so we have some purple pansies, we have some Johnny jump ups right there, and then we have these mums. And when you're purchasing mums, you want the mums to be nice and tight like this, because what will happen is they'll give you one big bloom, like one big flush of color, and then they'll all die out all at once. So then you have to deadhead them. And that's the only bad part about the mums. They are perennials though in our zone, so they will come back every year, but they just don't look good after their first blooms die out, but they do last a long time. The color does last a long while. All right, so here's some marigolds. Oh no, those are what are these? Costa yellow, way off. No, calendulas. Yeah, I thought I had that right. Calendulas. I'm getting familiar with my plants. And then right over here, I thought these are really pretty. These are marigolds, but they're kind of like a rusted color. And then I got some lantanas that do really well. Now they will die out when the weather gets cooler, but right now the weather is nice. I got these tufts of grass that I thought will look really pretty. Now I'm not going to use all of them in this location, but I bought a variety just so I could go through them all and have a few, different varieties to plant. But this is that black salvia. Isn't that such a pretty bloom? So I'm going to put a couple of them here. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go through all the containers, remove everything, put some fertilizer in there, and then we're going to get planting on these containers, and I'll show you what I plant in every container. So let me go ahead and get my section set up, and and we'll go from there. All right, so let me show you what I have planned for this container right over here. I can't wait to get this ugly dried plant out. It looks so ugly. All right, so this is going to be so fun. This is a purple fountain grass. So we have purple fountain grass along with orange and yellow lantana, and that's going to be kind of the filler, along with this one right here. I don't know how to say helichrysum. I think that's what it's called. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? And then we're going to add in some Johnny jump ups, some penny violas, and some pansies. Some of these purple pansies, and I think that's going to look so cute. So first we're going to remove everything. We're going to add a slow release fertilizer, and we're going to save this one right here. This what is it called? No, I just said it. Firepower. I forgot what it's called. Something firepower, but I forgot what the name of this one is. But we're going to pop it all out, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. It's gonna look so cute. So I'm just gonna go through because it's getting kind of busy over here. This is in the back of a vet hospital, and everyone likes to come out here and eat their lunches and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you as I go what each container looks like, but I'm not gonna say much. Okay, I'm just gonna pop some music in here and just plant all these containers up.
Gets me almost every time in the midst of summer, watching it in full bloom always makes me wonder when we were just kids, bare feet on warm asphalt. Held our dreams within our hands. It happens every time, I wonder how. But I can see my life so clearly now. Dared ourselves away from home, further out each passing day. Gravel road towards the sea. I blink and I remember you and me, you and me. It happens every time.
All right, so we're finished with this location, so let me show you what we did. So over here in this pot, this is the first pot that we did, and I completely forgot to hit record when I was pulling out all the dead stuffs, but we have a purple fountain grass right here. I forgot the name of this one, but it kind of reminds me of the licorice, I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna have to pop that up onto the screen. And then we have the mums, we have some pansies right here, we have a lantana right here that does like the sun, and this is a perennial in our zone, and all the leaves and everything will die out once the cold weather comes. And our weather doesn't get that cold, but I did pop in a little Johnny jump ups, I think that's what they're called, and then I put a little decorative pumpkin right there. Isn't that so cute? Look how cute that looks. I cannot wait to see how beautiful this is going to get, because these are going to be so big. This one gets actually pretty big and has beautiful purple blooms. Now over here, this is a new one. This one is a black salvia, and this one gives off nice, beautiful black blooms. This is the first time I've ever used this one right here. It's kind of dark. Let me lighten it up a little bit. And then in this one, I put one of those licorice something. I forgot what the name of it. And I put some, let's see, these are marigolds. These rusty type of marigolds look so pretty. Some Johnny jump ups and some light purple pansies. And that's how cute. And I put a little white pumpkin right there. How cute is that? Let me show you the other two. Now here's another one. And this one, I thought this was a salvia, but it's called something else. There's another licorice vine right here. I put some calendulas right in there, and some Johnny jump ups. Aren't those so cute? Really ties it in so nice. And then also I put a little gourd right there. How cute for the holidays. Oh, and then plus the lantana. Isn't that so beautiful? That's going to turn out so great. Now this is the last one. This is so cute. This one's called a cigarette bush. Isn't that so cute? Look at those. I guess they're supposed to look like little cigarettes. But that is so cute. And the inside, the throat, I think it's purple. Because I did have one of these one year, and I believe the tips of it turned a little purple. But this one turned out so cute. This one had a vinca already in there, so I left that in there. I think that's what it's called, as a spiller. We have some mums right there. I added some pansies, some purple pansies. And then this one is a heuchera that I thought still looked really good. So I left that in there. I cleaned up all the dead stuff. But that is how everything is looking. That's so cute. I love this plant. I can't wait to see. I don't know how big it's going to get, but that's going to look so adorable. All right. So here we are. There's that last one. All right. So that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to need to find 2 trees for these 2 pots over there, so I could take those out and because they're not doing too good. I mean, they look like they're doing good, but they're rotten in the center. So we're gonna have to find a new home for those, or I don't know, and find some trees for these pots. But that's pretty much it. Taking care of some containers here at the vet hospital, and they look so beautiful and ready for the fall. So if you guys need some fall ideas for some containers, there's a few of them that I just did. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. Thank you, take care, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Time I wonder how, but I can see my life so clearly now.